Hello, lovely people. I'm Debs. Welcome back to my channel, The Creative Book Shack. I'm here today to do prompt 11, the penultimate prompt for hashtag FFF 2026, Finding the Fun in Feb. And it's been created by Candy at Candy's Crafty Creations and by Hazel at Mixed Media on a Shoestring with Hazel. Now, I've also been doing another hashtag that Candy has created with Cindy at Scrap Brat, which is Finding My Floor. And during the process of finding my floor at the weekend, which is basically, the ultimate craft room clear out, I found all my needle felting stuff. And I thought I would use my needle felting stuff to do today's prompt in FFF 2026, which is in the forest. So this is my needle map. For those of you who've never done needle felting, I would normally create things with it like here's one I created ages ago. And you just do that by using these fibres and you prod them with a very sharp needle. And this needle has got a very tiny, almost like a fish hook thing on the end of it. And it drags the fibres in and out, so they stick to each other. I wondered, because I haven't done this for years, whether or not it could be applied to junk journaling. So I thought I would give it a go. I didn't want you to have to watch me stabbing this wool continuously. So I've put on a sort of abstract background with greens and reds, and this is meant to be the sky. And this is going to be the forest floor. And I thought I would just show you how I finish off. Now, I've got some black here. And the thing with needle felting is that you can take as much or as little as you like and almost outline in the way that you would with a micro pen. Now, the only thing I've done differently from when I was needle felting before is because I want to put this on the front of a journal. I thought that I would see if it would go onto material, so there was a background for it. I'm just going to put some tree roots in here. So I've tried it on this bit of, this is just an old bit of calico, and it appears to work. So here we have the trunk of one tree. That is going in there. Then I'm going to take another piece, quite a small piece, and I'm going to just roll it up a bit. And I'm going to use it to create a trunk on this tree. And also, if you only need the tiniest bit to do these little details, and you can make it as detailed or as simple as you like. So on this one, I'm going to put this further up and bend it a bit. And all you do is stab the fibres to join them together. So that is going to go, I'm going to drag that bit there. That is going to go down there like that. On these other ones, I thought I would create some branches to show that they are also trees. So let's have this going around here and up there like that. And we'll take another small piece. In fact, we'll have that the other way up because the fattest bit's at the bottom. And we'll put that in there. The only thing you've got to be very careful of is these needles are really sharp, and I cannot tell you how many times I've stabbed my fingers. Not today, because it's on a flat surface and even I'm not that daft. But often when I was doing things like this, you'd be holding it and I'd be doing that and stabbing myself. Now I think those look sort of like branches. I'm going to put some more on this one. We'll put that branch up there, just tuck in those few threads. But it doesn't matter if the branches look a bit scrappy, because branches aren't ever straight, are they? Get some smaller bits of this, blend it into those branches, and then we'll steer this off in that direction. You can use the needle to bend threads back almost. And then I'm going to put some in there like that. And we'll have a couple of small trunks. Coming down the bottom, so we'll have one from this red tree here, and we can just fold those fibres in if they're in the way. If they look too scrappy, just fold them down and then stab away. We could have quite a tall trunk on this one, I think. Yeah, maybe not that tall. Maybe we'll just get a pair of scissors and chop that off. And I think that will do me. So let's unpin it. It's going to take a little bit of pulling because you are actually pushing the fibres into this wall thing. But you see, look at that there, like that. And I think I'm going to trim round it. It shouldn't fray at the edges because it's the fibres knit together as you stab the needle up and down, but also in this case they're knitted through the back of the fabric. And what I want to be left with, oh, didn't see that, nearly cut the cloud off. So I'm going to take that off there. Don't like that bit. I'm not keen on that bit there. And I'm not keen on that bit there. And I think, what do we plan to do with this? I have a journal here that's looking for a cover, so I might use it as a centerpiece on there once I've neatened it up, because that really isn't very neat. But this is my design for a junk journal, although it's not traditional junk journal material, for FFF 2026, and the prompt is in the forest. Thank you very much for stopping by. Always lovely to see you. I shall speak to you again soon. Bye for now.